Hello friends, my name is Vinod Verma and I teach English with Knowledge Mantra too. In this lesson for beginners, you are going to learn all about basic English grammar. We will discuss some of the most important grammar rules for nouns, articles and more. And stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe my channel Knowledge Mantra 2. Now we are going to talk about English grammar. First, let's talk about the parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech: the noun, pronoun, verb, adjectives, adverb, prepositions, conjunction, and interjection. Noun are people, places, and things. Common noun are non-specific people, places, and things. Proper noun are specific people, places, and things. Example of proper noun include people's name, cities, countries, the name of states, the days of the week, and the month of the year. They are always spelled with capital letters. Let's talk about pronouns. Pronouns replace nouns. There are 3 kinds of pronouns: personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, and demonstrative pronouns. Personal pronouns are I, he, she, it, we, and they. Possessive pronouns are mine, yours, his, hers, or theirs. Demonstrative pronouns are pronouns such as these, those, this, and that. Okay, let's talk about verbs. Verbs describe an action such as a physical action or mental action and a state of being. Verbs can be changed from present tense to the past tense and the future tense. There are 2 types of verbs: regular verbs that contain a certain conjugation pattern. Let's look irregular verbs that do not have a specific conjugation pattern. Let's look at the regular verb. Walk in the present tense. WALK is simply walk. I walk to school every day. Now let's talk about it in the simple past. All we have to do, regular verb is add and ed at the end of the base form of the verbs. For instance, we spell walked, WALKED. I walked to school yesterday. Now let's talk about it in the future tense. The future tense is created by using going to before the verb or will and then the verb. Going to walk and will walk. I will walk to school tomorrow. Irregular verbs do not follow a certain conjugation pattern. In fact, you have to memorize the different forms of irregular verbs. Let's look at run. R-U-N. I run. To talk about run in the simple past, we have to memorize that this form is ran. R-A-N. I ran. R-A-N. Let's look at the verb say. He says. But to talk about it in the simple past, we have to remember that it's said. He said. Now let's talk about adjectives and adverbs. Adjectives and adverbs are modifying. Adjectives modify nouns and pronouns. They are usually descriptive. For example, the yellow cat. Yellow is the adjective and it describes what kind of cat is. Adverb modify or describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Now, let us talk about prepositions. Prepositions are common words that, when used in a prepositional phrase, describe when and where. For example, I go to the farmer's market. The prepositional phrase is to the farmer's market. That explains where I go. Now let's talk about using the prepositions for when. Let's use the some sentences as the previous example. I go to the farmer's market on Tuesday afternoon. The second prepositional phrase on Tuesday afternoon describes when I go to the farmer's market. Conjunctions join words, phrase, and clauses. Some conjunctions include and, or, but, and, so. For example, we have two separate sentences. He rides his bike. He goes to the gym. We can combine these two sentences together by using any of those conjunctions that I previously mentioned. For example, I could say he rides his bike and he goes to the gym. When I use and, I have combined both sentences and I am talking about two actions that this person does. These are two separate phrases that we were able to combine together or conjoin with the conjunction. Now let's talk about interjections. They are one, two, or three words that you can put together that express emotions. For example, I could say wow, W-O-W, wow, to express surprise. I could say oh no, to express disappointment. Or I could say yay, to express happiness. So guys, these were the most important grammar rules for using noun, pronoun, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. Hope you liked this video. You are requested to like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe this channel. See you in the next video. Till then, thanks. Bye bye.